day to my first graders. Today we are going to do the math for Tuesday, April 21. Okay, so we've been talking about measurement in this math unit. I'm going to use this side of our whiteboard today. Okay, so we've been talking about comparing lines or comparing things of varying lengths and heights. So if I have some lines here, how could I rank these? Could I put them in order? How can I compare these? Can I rank them from longest to shortest? So which would be the longest? Probably this one would be the longest, so I'll put a 1 right there. Which one is next, the top or the bottom? Bottom is the next, which is the next longest, which means the top one is the shortest. Okay, now what about if I rank them in order from shortest to longest this time? Now where am I going to put the 1? Number 1 will go there. Which one is the next shortest? That one's quite a bit longer, so I think it'll be the one on the bottom. So that means the one in the middle is the longest. Okay, good. All right. So now what about with height? What about with height? Okay, so Jane, little Jane here is taller than Justin. Okay, Jane is taller than Justin. Okay, but Stephanie is taller than Justin, but shorter than Jane. So I probably should have made him a little shorter to make it a little easier. Let's shrink Justin a little bit. Okay, and now we have Stephanie. We're going to give her a side ponytail. Okay, all right. So which child is the tallest then? Jane would be the tallest, wouldn't she? Okay, and which child is the shortest? That would be Justin. So Stephanie here is in the middle. Okay, so we would have to make sure, how could we solve this? We have to make sure that they're all starting on the same point, right? And then we're going to look at where their heads fall on each other. Okay, all right, so today we're going to keep working on comparing length. So what vocabulary do we use when we're comparing length? Remember your little poster? When we're comparing length, here's your poster that was in your packet. We're using words like short, shorter, shortest, long, longer, longest, okay, to compare the length, side to side, length, left to right, okay? And what about when we're comparing height? We're going to say short, shorter, shortest, tall, taller, tallest are going to be the words that we use to compare the height or how high up they go into the air, okay? All right, so if there are 3 crayons, the green crayon is longer than the pink crayon. The blue crayon is longer than the green crayon. How can we order the crayons from longest to shortest. Well, let's see. I have some crayons here. We're just going to have to pretend that the red one is pink. Can we do that? I think we can do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the green crayon is longer than the pink crayon. And the blue crayon is longer than the green crayon. So how can we order those crayons from longest to shortest? Well, the blue crayon is definitely longer than the green one, and the green crayon is longer than the pink. So the longest, probably going to be the blue, right? And the shortest is going to be the pink, because it doesn't say anything about comparing these two. It's just comparing that the blue is longer than green and the green is longer than pink. Okay, so sometimes the information we're given is a lot simpler. Whoops. Is a lot simpler than it seems to be. Okay, all right, so let's continue working on length. Okay, so you're going to need this practice page today, the one dated 4/21. Let's take a look at it. Just do a little closer. Let's go. Come on. All right, let's look at this top one here. Let's see. Get a pencil, eraser, and crayon. Order them from shortest to longest. Draw and label the objects. Well, that's really difficult for us to do because we don't have our pencil boxes. But if you happen to have an eraser somewhere, I don't think I have an eraser like one of the little pink ones. So let's use our imagination. So a pencil, brand new pencil, is probably going to be the longest. Okay, so we can draw a nice long straight line, as straight as you can get. We'll give it a nice sharpened point, because you followed directions and sharpened your pencil right before class, right before coming out to the carpet. You sharpened your pencil like a good student would. So there's our brand new pencil. And then we've got a crayon. I have a crayon right here. Crayon is it's quite a bit smaller than my pencil. So there's my crayon tip. Oops, that's okay. Use a crayon that's been loved. Okay, and an eraser is going to be much smaller. See, I'm using prior knowledge too. So there's my eraser, my crayon, and my pencil. Okay, so now we're going to answer some questions. The blank is shorter than the blank. So how are we going to compare these? Which one of these is shorter from something else? Well, the eraser and the crayon are both shorter than the pencil, and the crayon is shorter than the pencil. So either one of those answers, either the crayon is shorter than the pencil or the eraser is shorter than the pencil, either one of those would be correct. I'll let you decide which one you want to write. And the blank is longer than the, well, the pencil is longer than the crayon. The pencil is also longer than the eraser, okay? But the crayon is longer than the eraser. Any of those answers would be correct. I'll let you choose which one you want to write down, okay? All right, so here we're gonna do it again. Draw and label 3 objects from shortest to longest. So on this one, you are going to choose your 3 items. Let's see, I'm just gonna look around me and I'm gonna see, I have a pencil and I have a paper clip and I have a glue. I see a glue stick. Let's pretend that this is a glue stick. So we're gonna do from shortest to longest. So let's see, how do I draw a paper clip? Okay, so, and your items might be very different from mine. okay? And that's okay. Maybe you want to draw a Barbie and a shoe and a pencil. That's fine, okay? Maybe you want to do a marker, a glue stick, and a pencil. That's okay. Those are the objects you're going to draw, but the procedure, the directions you're going to follow, and what you're going to do is going to be the same thing that I'm doing, okay? So then here's my crayon. Let's keep in mind too, oh, I guess this is a much more blunt crayon. This one's been loved too. Keep in mind that there's an invisible line right here. Okay, and that's where you have to start. You can't draw your glue stick way over here and your paper clip way over here. They all have to have the same starting point. Okay, so here's my glue stick. Oops. I'm not very good at straight lines. That's okay, because I'm doing my best, okay? The blank is shorter than the, well, the paper clip is shorter than the crayon. The paper clip is also shorter than the glue stick. And the crayon is shorter than the glue stick. So any of those would be a correct answer. So the paper clip is shorter than the glue. One I'm going to choose. But if you wanted to write crayon, that's correct too. Okay, the blank is longer than the, well, the glue is longer than the crayon. The glue is also longer than the paper clip, and the crayon is longer than the paper clip. Let's see. Let's do the glue is longer than the, I already used the paper clip, so I'm going to use the crayon, is longer than the crayon. Okay, boy, my handwriting is really weird when it's off to the side. But does it matter as long as I'm doing my best? I'm doing my best because I'm kind of writing at a weird angle. Okay, your answers might be different, and that's okay as long as the answer you put down follows the directions. Okay, turn to the next page. Looks like we have some riddles. Okay, I'm gonna scooch my glue and my paper clip out of the way. All right, let's take a look at these. 3 children each have a crayon. Tim's crayon is short. Kate's crayon is the shortest of all. Color Pam's crayon. Let's see. Well, Kate's crayon is the shortest of all. So that's Kate's. Tim's crayon is short. But it's not the longest. So that's probably Tim's. Okay. So that means that Pam's crayon must be. Okay. All right. 3 children each have a pencil. John's pencil is longer than Ben's pencil. Kim's pencil is the shortest. Color Ben's pencil. So Kim's pencil is the shortest. That's Kim's pencil. And John's pencil is longer than Ben's pencil. That one is John's pencil, which means this one must be Ben's. Okay, all right. I'm gonna let you try those last 2 on your own. But if you're still having trouble, if you're still having some difficulty and need any extra help, have your grown-up contact me and I will be more than happy to help you. I'm leaving these last two blank just in case anybody needs me to help them with those. Okay? All right. Have any questions? Have someone call me. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys.